If I could travel back in time, I'd play all the great games. I'd go back in time to the good old days. Retro rewind, retro rewind, retro rewind. Let's go back, selector. Game boys and game girls, welcome to Retro Rewind, where I travel back in time to the good old days, so I can play the glorious games of yesteryear. Today I've travelled all the way back to 1992. I've managed to sneak my way into the flat I used to live in as a kid, as no one's at home. That's South East London, innit? It certainly is, and as you can see, I fired up the Mega Drive, blew in the cartridge a few times, and I'm playing the Sega classic, Sonic 2. Game on, players. Okay, today I'm just going to play up to the first boss. I'm not sure if this is going to turn into a playthrough like I did with the first Sonic game. The reason being is I'm having huge difficulty with my eyes at the moment. So for those of you who are unaware, I suffer from a genetic eye disease.
Retinitis pigmentosa, RP, is a group of rare eye diseases that affect the retina, the light-sensitive layer of tissue in the back of the eye. RP makes cells in the retina break down slowly over time, causing vision loss. RP is a genetic disease that people are born with.
And that is why my channel is called Mark Goes Blind Gaming. So the pro skill level you witnessed in my original Sonic playthrough is going to be non-existent here. I'm not going to attempt to collect all the Chaos Emeralds. I'm not going to attempt to finish the game without losing a life. Not all of those glorious things I did in the original videos. But one thing I'm going to do is tell you fun facts about the origins of the characters and the history of the game. Alright, I've got over 50 rings, which means when I get to this next checkpoint, I can enter and attempt to get the Chaos Emerald. It's going to take my rings away, but let's see if I can do it. It's been a long time. I remember as a kid we used to play this two-player, so Sonic and Tails. I think it was a lot easier to get the rings that way. We played this game so much that we memorised each individual course, so that's how we ended up getting all of the Chaos Emeralds. I think I've only ever done it once by myself. Unfortunately now I'm having huge difficulty. I can see the rings when they're already on top of me and it's too late to move. And I can't remember the course because although I've travelled back in time, my brain has not travelled back. So I don't think I'm going to get the Chaos Emerald this time round. Yeah, this is going to be a fail from me, unfortunately. Well, you win some, you lose some, what can I say? I much prefer the bonus levels on the first Sonic game. That's probably an unpopular opinion, but I always thought that why are they trying to do this 3D crap? The graphics are amazing, keep it two-dimensional. Well, it is two-dimensional, but you know, I did like it. One of the big differences between this game and the last game is the introduction of Tails, which means now you can play as Sonic the Hedgehog or Tails the Fox, or you could play two-player together with a friend. But as I've travelled back in time alone, and I've got no friends anyway, I'm just going to play as Sonic. So who's interested to know the origins of the creation of the character Tails? Well, I'm not going to tell you in this video, I'll save that for the next one. What I'm going to tell you is, Tails the Fox wasn't their original idea. The original idea was, instead of having a two-tailed flying fox as Sonic's companion, they would have a bouncing kangaroo that could jump very high and carry Sonic around in its pouch. Why a kangaroo, I hear you ask? The story goes the head developer of the game was a huge fan of the British children's television show.
It's Rolf's Cartoon Club! You can join today! What? Yeah!
Which was presented by legendary Australian entertainer Rolf Harris. You could say he was a jack of all trades, master of none, whose long career includes musician, singer-songwriter, comedian, TV presenter and children's entertainer. For those of you that didn't grow up in the 80s or 90s in the UK, I'm going to leave a little link in the comments section below to a little YouTube video clip of Rolf's Cartoon Club. It's pretty cringe. Okay, so let's get back onto topic. So in Japan, Rolf's Cartoon Club was known as
Kitty Fiddler Club.
And Rolf was very well known for drawing his character of a kangaroo with his own head on it. And the head developer was also interested to contact Rolf Harris to ask him if he wants to design the character for the game. But when he presented the idea to the head of Sega, the big chief was not happy with the idea of having a character with glasses, as it shows a sign of weakness.
How dare you!
Oh my god, you couldn't get away with saying something like that these days. Well, actually saying that is Japan, they're still pretty old school over there. Also, the boss was shown some footage of Rolf Harris, as he had no idea who the guy was. He took like one look at him and he was like, there's something not quite right about that guy. I don't know what it is, but if we use his image in our game, it's going to come back to haunt us one day. I don't know why I would say that. I wonder whatever happened to Rolf Harris's career. Probably just got old and retired, I guess. And that's how we ended up with Tails the Fox instead of Rolf the Kangaroo. Anyhows, before I fight the boss and wrap this video up, I just want to show you a great feature that was introduced into this game. 2-player split screen versus mode. I've just brought my son back from the future to help me in the past.
Daddy, what is these controls and why this TV looks like a box? Why is the screen so square and smooth?
That's what TVs used to look like in ancient times. Okay, as for the controls, listen carefully, because they're really complicated. You've got your D-pad here for direction, then you have 3 buttons, A, B and C. A is jump and spin, B is jump and spin, C is jump and spin. Got it?
I don't know if it sounds different, but
I used to love this back in the day. Hours of fun with my brothers, friends round. It's not just a speed run, it's how many rings you collect, points you score, it's all like added up at the end. But now we're just gonna do it as fast as we can. I really think this put the power of the Mega Drive to its limit. You know, often the screen would slow down and there'd be like glitches on the screen and stuff. But as I say, it was great fun. Anyhows, in my next video, so there will be a part 2 to this, I'll tell the origin story of Tails, how he come to be, the inspiration behind him. Everything you learn in my videos is complete fact. I wouldn't make this stuff up. I do a lot of research, a lot of hard work goes into it. You're going to learn things here you just won't get anywhere else. I'm here to educate you. No misinformation.
I won.
So let's wrap things up with a classic boss fight.
Helicopter!
Game boys, game girls, if you really enjoyed this and you haven't seen my playthrough of the first Sonic game, and you're interested to know the origin stories of the characters Sonic and Dr. Robotnik Eggman, then I'm going to leave a link below to what I believe was my first ever gaming video on this channel, so please check it out. And there will be another Sonic 2 video coming, as I would like to tell the story of Tails. Also, there's coming more Cheap Thrills videos where I play cheap games to see if they give you pleasure.
Get to the chopper!
Well, that's that. Thank you all for watching my stupid video. I really do appreciate it. And there'll be more retro rewinds coming soon, where I travel back in time to the good old days to play the greats. Hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.